Dhar Mann Studios is a life lesson channel that makes the most mid-storytelling videos on planet Earth. And what is the first thing that comes in mind when you think about Dhar Mann? Disrespecting cancer patients? Okay, what's the second thing that comes in mind? Let's just type Dhar Mann bully. 76 videos! 76 videos of kids being bullied! Poor, rich, nerd, shy, fat, tomboy, boy in makeup, girl with two dads, gay, lesbian, British!
But it doesn't even matter how many times you get knocked down.
Asian, black, sniper wolf! Everybody gets bullied in the DMCU, Dhar Mann Cinematic Universe. And after watching all of these videos, I learned one important lesson. Bullying is bad. I know, groundbreaking. It took me a while to learn that. And you know what? Time to forget all that! With the new video Dhar Mann just dropped and erased everything we've learned for the past few years.
Wait, Zencat, you mean Dhar Mann now supports bullying?
Yes! From the beginning we get this message, inspired by 3 idiots. No shit. This whole video was quote-unquote inspired by the Indian Bollywood movie 3 Idiots. The video that we're gonna watch today is pure nightmare fuel, though the movie it's inspired on is pretty good. I actually watched it just to make this video. Really epic. Leave a like. Let's just start watching Dhar Mann's video and you'll find out the scale of the disaster. The story starts from literally copying every single part of 3 Idiots. There is this gooner who's on an airplane, and after getting a mysterious message, he fakes being unconscious and leaves the plane immediately. Okay, you decided that this moment in the original was so good that it's worth copying. Whatever, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Then the first gooner texts the second gooner informing about the mysterious news, and the second dude runs so fast out of his house that he forgets to put on his pants. Again, fully copied from the original. Okay, you can do that. It's okay. You thought this was worth it. After that, they ride to their main destination.
Jimbo?
We haven't seen you since senior year?
It's Jim. Not only am I like one of the youngest ever this decade to get my PhD, I'm also now the vice president.
What do you want, a cookie? 4 eyes?
4 eyes? I'm not even wearing glasses. You know what? It doesn't matter. I would like some acknowledgement that I won the bet that we made back in high school.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what bet?
Are you serious right now? You guys really forgot.
Yeah, when you finally admit that Jack is smarter than you.
No, never!
Okay.
Wait, okay, fine. Okay, maybe Jack is smarter than me right now, but I bet none of you guys will ever be more successful than me once we all graduate from college. Not even Jack. Huh? You wanna bet? Are you scared? Huh? You wanna bet? I'll show them. So you see, we made a bet a long time ago, and I proved you all wrong.
First of all, nice acting, Ryan Wayne. You've outdone yourself this time. No joke, pretty nice villain vibes. Totally not suitable for this character, but it's a Dhar Mann video, I'll give it a pass. Second of all, we see a terrible scene where a smart boy gets bullied by some assholes that compare him to some Jack. I personally was bullied most of my school years, and I feel really bad for the villainous nerdy guy, and from now on, he's the main protagonist in my eyes. The one that will probably get his revenge and teach everyone a lesson in the end. In the old-fashioned Dhar Mann style, right? Right?
So you're tripping off of something that happened over 4 years ago?
I've been waiting all this time to get my revenge.
Okay, haven't you heard the expression, the best revenge is to be happy and move on?
No shit, bro. The original movie had it all put differently. Yes, the nerd did call the 2 gooners and bragged about his success. The nerd did make a made-up bet, but he was never actually bullied and was just an obnoxious person on default that was 24/7 jealous of the smart kid.
You told us Jack was here. That's the only reason why we came.
Do you have any idea what I went through to get here? I had to make a plane land. Okay, don't make us repeat high school. Now tell us where Jack is, or else.
Okay. I have no idea. I swear.
And there we have it again. Bullies acting like bullies. You would argue that it's the nerd's fault because he called them and one of them missed their flight. But the gooners didn't get called for nothing. The nerd actually knows where Jack is and didn't play them dirty. I'm gonna save some time from the shitted out plot of the main movie with a brief rundown. The trio finds the house where Jack lives, find a person named Jack, but that is not the Jack they are searching for. Everything's the same. The name, the school they graduated, but it's not the same person. Also, the father of the fake Jack is apparently the nerd's boss. Then the nerd goes to work where he awaits his promotion.
The person that I choose as my successor will be Jack. Hey! He graduated valedictorian from his high school. He finished at Harvard!
All right, hey, can I talk to you for a second?
Get out of here.
At this point, I start to feel terrible for the nerdy boy because he wanted to get his revenge on the bullies. By the way, something that Dhar Mann characters do really often. The literal three idiots are motivated than ever to find the missing Jack. And they go to their old school to find more information.
Do you remember that one dorky kid we used to make fun of? He used to sit right here.
Oh, come on, Jimbo. We're just messing around. Jimbo.
I think he's lost in thought.
What the? Who can solve this problem? Jimbo. Surely you can get it. You're my best student.
Is it, I don't know.
I knew you supposed geniuses weren't smart enough to get it right. Who are you?
John. Jack.
Can you answer this problem?
It's not that I can't solve it. It's that the problem itself can't be solved. There's a mistake in it. For this to make sense, it should be...
Well, I'll be.
Just because he caught that basic error still doesn't mean he can solve the problem.
Easy. The correct integral is...
We should be Jack's friend. He seems really cool. Hey, you all right, man?
Yeah.
This scene is weird. In the original, the one that Dhar Mann named Jack was answering the given question in a simple and easy way, so anyone could understand it. But the nerd was answering it exactly the same as it says in the dictionary. In the end, the smart kid outplays the teacher and proved that understanding the information is much more important than blankly memorizing its definition. The two gooners get impressed by the new kid and want to be friends with him. In the movie, the scene was really funny and made the viewer laugh at the close-minded teacher and the nerd and respect the smart kid. Okay, and what does the same Dhar Mann scene do? Nothing! It does nothing! It's useless! The nerd gets bullied by everyone around him for not solving the problem. Then someone smarter appears and solve it. Because of that, the gooners want to be friends with him. Just because he's a bit smarter than the nerd. Somehow Dhar Mann manages to straight up copy the most unimportant parts of the movie, but horrendously redo the main point of the whole fucking film. Why? Okay, maybe Dhar Mann has a genius idea on how to turn this story around. Maybe it will turn out great. Let's give this man a chance.
Typically, when students graduate, I prefer never to see them again.
This is the funniest joke from the whole video. It won't get better than this. We must endure. The three fucking idiots don't find any luck at their school and decide to leave when all of a sudden...
Hey guys, sorry, is this who you're looking for?
Yeah. Do you know him?
He's my son. And I know where he is if you guys want to find him.
By the way, I love the fact that a janitor has a Samsung flip phone. You must be making great money. After that, they finally find their friend Jack, and this happens.
I can't keep this from you anymore. My name isn't Jack. It's actually John.
You see, 8 years ago, I just came to this country. I got distracted for 1 minute, and I ran right into another car. I begged the guy not to call the cops because, well, I didn't have my papers. Once he saw that John was a genius, that's when he got an idea. He said his son couldn't pass classes and was an embarrassment. Since both kids were about to start high school, he asked if John could switch with Jack. He would make sure no one knew. He said he would also help me to get a job at the school. So for years, John pretended to be Jack. He got all the straight A's and even became valedictorian of the high school, but all in someone else's name. So you see, John pretended to be Jack to keep me out of trouble. Jack's dad's a powerful, rich man. And after graduation, he told me that if John ever showed his face again, that he would make sure that I went to jail.
What the actual fuck? Why did you make this into such a sob story? The original was much more positive. The smart kid's dad was working as a gardener for the boss, and after the kid's family passed away, the boss decided to let him live in his house. Yeah, the kid was secretly going to school under the name of the boss's son, and eventually got caught. The boss decided to keep it that way, so the kid would get a degree that would be under his son's name. Because the kid wanted to learn, he went on with the idea. The deal was that after the kid finishes school, he must leave forever. Just leave. The boss wasn't blackmailing or threatening anyone. He was a normal, some would say even a good man. Dhar Mann instead made the boss an evil man that threatens an immigrant who tries to fake a bad accent as much as he can, but we all know that he speaks English perfectly. Come on, bro, it's even in the title of the video. Billionaire blackmails poor immigrant. Is that really what you want to focus on, Dhar Mann? Okay, I can guess that Dhar Mann didn't want to copy the plot entirely. Okay, don't include the plane scene. Don't include the underwear scene. Remake the other scenes that you plagiarized. Why mess up an already good storyline? I don't understand. I know I'm being really salty in this video, but for once, Dhar Mann had an opportunity to make a good video because the idea wasn't his own. But somehow he managed to make an already existing good plot 10 times worse. After the dad sob story, the nerd gets a call and finds out that the boss died. What a coincidence. Rest in pepperoni. Guys, it is time. It's time to find out what will happen in the end. The grand finale of the video!
Before he died, he named me as the new president. That's why I'm stepping down.
What?
And instead, choosing the smartest guy I know to run the company and be president. Jim.
Yay! That's great! Now the gym dude will get the job that he truly deserves. Great conclusion. But it's 3 minutes left to the video. Let's just see how it goes.
I'm actually not the smartest guy.
What?! No! You won't go to the smart kid and offer him your position that you've been working hard for! No, you won't! That's gonna be the stupidest lost opportunity in the history of storytelling!
I'd like to make you an offer to be the new president of Chromotech.
I don't know anything about running a company.
You're a fast learner. I'm sure you'll pick it up in no time, and
You do know this means you'll be losing the bet, right?
John's gonna be your boss, which means...
yeah, I don't care about that. As a wise person once said, the best revenge in life is to be happy and move on.
Bro, that wise person bullied you, humiliated you, disrespects the shit out of you, and this is what they get in the end? Also, excuse me, but these three are shown as some kind of friends. Just watch these scenes.
I heard you say both of you guys were also looking for jobs. Well, I convinced the board to hire you guys too.
Hey! Seriously?
Hey, what about me? I don't get to do the secret handshake?
That might be a little bit too much for you, buddy.
Bro, this is so humiliating that I'd rather shit my pants than be on his place. Jim is a young, successful dude with a load of money.
Forget whoever you are and simply become a person named Jim.
Why does he want to be in a toxic friendship with some two assholes and a random dude that he was never friends with? To anybody who is watching this, remember, this is not okay. You cannot be friends with people who treat you like garbage. These guys didn't even apologize for their behavior. That means they'll keep being that way and keep putting him down. Yes, Jim is also a bit obnoxious with flexing and trying to prove everyone his worth. But that does not stand alongside splashing water in your face and physical assault. What the fuck is this video? Oh, and the cherry on top, the original. The nerd was never friends with anyone from the group and did not hold any plotline to his character. He was literally just a comic relief. The two gooners were actually really successful people after they graduated, and not some loser bullies struggling to find a job. The smart kid was the main protagonist who became a scientist and a teacher. He was the one who inspired the gooners when they were at school to follow their dreams, which led them to success. It's pretty difficult to compare these two projects, because though Mr. Mann plagiarized a lot of scenes and copied the characters, he cooked an absolutely different story that is not just the worst interpretation you could have ever made of the original, but also the exact opposite of what Mr. Mann was teaching us all these years. So bullying seems to be acceptable and even helpful now. Look at this kid. He's learned so much from people pouring water on him. I'm gonna go and shove someone's head in the toilet now. I'm sure they'll get smarter. Please, never let bro cook again.